Hey friends, hey, it's yours truly, Coach Andrika J. Austin, your master life coach trainer, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, where I love helping coaches confidently convert conversations to clients, cash, checks, and credit cards. When I join you weekly for these life coach live streams, it's to drop gems about how I took my journey from dealing with downsizing my corporate career, dealing with homelessness, the death of my mother, and a divorce on the same day, to deciding, you know what, I have to take my destiny into my own hands. So I dedicated the last 7 years into the life coach training and certification industry. I designed a curriculum and a dedicated website over at www.thelifecoachquiz.com to help you become one of our 130 plus certified life coaches around the world who are Black women of faith, making an additional income stream for their families, especially during times like these. So if you want to get started on your journey, learn if coaching is for you, or if you have the question in your mind, do life coaches really need to get certified? Head over to thelifecoachquiz.com, take our 60-second quiz where you're going to get to ask me a question about what you would like for me to talk about more in future life coach live streams, lives, and I'm happy to do it. Get those questions answered. Also, tell me if life coaching speaks to your heart, if you're wanting help on your next journey to success as a certified life coach, because we're going to dive in to some quick tips about, is certification needed or necessary as a life coach? Now, I'm looking at a list of about 25 questions that several of you guys have left over at thelifecoachquiz.com when you get to ask me a question in the question box. And probably about 10 of these questions center around this one looming topic. It's just put in different ways. So you guys are saying, well, I have a master's degree, or I've been a counselor in my former life, or I've volunteered a lot and helped a lot of family and friends, or do I really need a life coach certification? If so, is it hard? What is required of me? How much does it cost? Do you have a payment plan? Can I just get started? So I'm here to talk you through what that looks like. Now, let me start with my story back in 2013 when I walked through the training room doors at the Hilton Hotel in Alpharetta, Georgia, with my own life coach certification trainer. I spent 2 days with him and a group of about 14 other newly certified life coaches, and we were all going through the process together. And I remember him stating, you have to become your own first client. And what that meant was you have to open your mind. So I want you to think for a moment. If you were at a place in your life where you were seeking help in a specific area of accomplishing a goal, getting unstuck, gaining some clarity around what your next move should be to have success in any area of your life, would you want someone who was not skilled or disciplined enough to at least take a class, at least pick up a book, at least watch a YouTube video, at least listen to a podcast, maybe even watch a DVD, a documentary, or a movie about becoming a life coach or helping you get unstuck? Because, hey, it is your life. I mean, come on, take it serious, right? That's what I think about when I get the question, do I need to become certified to be a life coach? So while the life coaching industry is what we call unregulated, that means we don't have people policing the industry who can tell you, you need to get certified or you're going to get sued. There's also no one who, if and when you decide to become a certified life coach, they can't take away that certification. So I look at it as knowledge is necessary, especially when you're going to help someone change their life potentially. So because I invested in myself, spent 2 days learning and training, I took it a step further. See, I got to the training early. I did some studying and research early. I showed up to the class early. I stayed after those 2 days, so much later than after the class ended. And I also took home books, DVDs, and CDs, just like I'm telling you is the minimum that you can require of yourself. Now, again, while no one is riding over your shoulder telling you you must have a certificate to coach, you'll always know. And as a result, you'll start to question yourself like a lot of the black women of faith that I work with. They say, AJ, am I doing this right? I just don't know if I feel right about trying to help someone and I haven't been trained in it. I don't want to get sued. Can you help me not to be like the coaches out here who are calling themselves coaches without being certified? See, that's my sweet spot. Excuse me, because I come in with the education you need. I can point you to books and CDs and DVDs and YouTube channels and podcasts and workshops, online seminars, webinars, etc. And half of them I've done for you. Also, in my one-day life coach certification training, I share with you everything I know so that you don't have to leave your home, try to find a live life coach certification training that you can trust, and hope that you'll get everything that you need to help you feel confident on your journey. So for me, when I left that one-day life coach certification, no, that 2-day, excuse me, life coach training, I knew that I was only on step A out of an A to Z process. Let me get a sip of water. So on that journey, I knew I would have to take it a step further. I would have to consistently learn, build my knowledge. And then one day a friend said, AJ, you're going to have to share what you know because you've been on a journey. I was afraid to call myself a coach without that piece of paper in my hand because I knew just what I just shared with you guys. I would be helping people change their lives. The least I can do is look into, study, investigate, and invest in how to do it correctly. Because at the end of the day, when you try to just guess how to do something, it all boils down to if you're really qualified to do it. See, if you've been through some things like I had in my life at that point in time when I became a coach, you probably have had some heartaches, dealt with some struggles, right? Well, if you don't know how to channel that type of energy, if you don't know how to become your own first client and make sure you get your breakthrough, your healing, and your deliverance first, you will fall into the statistic that hurt people hurt people. So if you're one of those people that are guessing your way through this coaching thing, girl, you gotta stop. Because I get the calls from people who have been hurt by coaches like that. They say, AJ, I thought this person was blank, blank, blank. This person said blank, blank, blank. But at the end of the day, this person could not prove to me how they've invested in themselves, how they're submitted under leadership and learning and training and getting the knowledge they need to help me and my colleagues, my fellow coaches, get the breakthroughs we need. So as a result, they said things they shouldn't have said. They did things they shouldn't have did. And now they're the cause for a potential lawsuit. Ooh, child, it's scary. But not if you take the time to get the learning that you need. Don't just become a certified coach. Let me tell you the type of coaches I train. I professionally train. I am a professional trainer with a bachelor's degree from Mercer University, class of 2016, in training and development, human resources to be exact. You know, human resources is full of policies and things you can and can't do, can and can't say. So I mix all of that in with my years of learning psychology, neurolinguistic programming, customer service, handling money, making the sale, honey, and helping people get breakthroughs in their life because I have them daily in my own. So head over to the lifecoachquiz.com if you want to join me. If you want to invest in yourself, you don't want to put yourself at risk for harming others or harming your reputation. You want to take it seriously. You want to consider getting certified. I professionally train you on how to become a professionally trained, skilled, qualified, and certified life coach. When you go to the lifecoachquiz.com, you become a part of my coaching community. I'm actually sending out an email after this live. So you want to go ahead and take that 60-second quiz, get on the list so you can get the email today, because I'm sharing with you even more detail as to how I got started in the life coaching industry. Shouts out to Donovan because he sent me an inbox. Not sure where in the world you are, Donovan, but thank you for the question that triggered like, oh, if he's asking this question about how I got started, picking my brain and gaining insight on growing a coaching brand, then maybe the several hundred plus of you listening to this could also use that wisdom. So again, the lifecoachquiz.com is how to join my secret society of soon-to-be certified life coaches. I share information, nuggets, and wisdom like this, and so many resources to help you get started so that you don't have to doubt, you don't have to question, you don't have to second guess if you need to be certified. It's not a matter of needing. That's like saying when you were a child, if your mom didn't make you take a bath because you needed a bath, you wouldn't do it. Ugh, how disgusting and gross, right? I don't know why I just thought of that. But it's a great analogy. That's like saying, if no one makes me do it, then I'm not going to do it. But you know you need it because you know you stink, right? You know you need to go wash. And Zig Ziglar used to say that a lot. You know, when it comes to motivation and staying motivated, it is like taking a bath. We have to do it daily. We have to do it daily. So you know you need to do it, but you can't expect someone to stand over you telling you to go do it because we're adults, right? You know you want to help people change their lives. You know you've been called and chosen. You are that girlfriend that everybody calls when it's time to pray, time to talk, and time to spill the tea. They trust your advice. They ask you to pray with them. They know you're a great listener. They're like, just what do you think I should do? Now, they may not take your advice, but girl, don't they call you? I'm speaking from personal experience here. And I also know what it's like to help people have a breakthrough. You've been doing it for free anyway. Why not get paid to do it? One of the only ways I know of for sure that you'll feel certain and confident as a coach is by getting certified. One of the ways I know for sure that you will feel confident about putting a fee behind that next girlfriend call, like, girl, I charge for this now. I love you. I can help you, but you got to be willing to invest in yourself because I invested in myself. That starts with a certification. You got to know that you want to become certified, you want to invest in your next level because you're doing this for your future as a coach and helping more than just your girlfriend. We help people around the world and we do it virtually now. So welcome, newly certified future life coach. Make sure you head over to the lifecoachquiz.com, get started with me. I will definitely be back with more life coach live streams and tips on how you can take your life coach certification journey to the next level. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to do what I say. Just know that I've been there. Know that we have coaches around the world, over 130 to be exact, who said, yes, AJ, I want to come spend the day with you, get certified, learn what I need to know. Because what I share with my coaches are the coaching essentials. You know how we focused on essential workers? Well, this is the essential knowledge that you need to make sure you're going to be impactful as a life coach. Because like I said, you can choose just any certification, but it's not guaranteed that you'll get exactly what you need to feel confident that you're certified, that you're equipped, that you have stuff to look back on to say, AJ told me to do this. And you're not just looking at my journey. You're looking at the journey of the other coaches who have gone before you and paved the way. These are your fellow coaches. These are your colleagues in coaching, and they know what works and what doesn't because they're in my inbox all the time like, you were right, I should have listened. And my job as your master life coach trainer is to be here for you, to give you that advice, to help you out when you need it. And I do what I love. I love what I do, and I want to help you do the same. So again, head over to the lifecoachquiz.com, and until we meet again, my friends, remember, there's someone somewhere. They are waiting on you to walk into your destiny as a certified life coach so they can walk into theirs. When you impact just one life as a coach, you impact generations. You gotta let your light shine because you give others permission to do the same. I am Master Life Coach Trainer Andrika J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ. Head over to the lifecoachquiz.com. Also, make sure your notifications are turned on so you can join me again for another Life Coach live stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you soon. God bless. Bye, friends.